Hello viewers. In this video I will show you how to perform drag and drop operations from one PictureBox into another. In this drag and drop operation, both the sources, that is, drag source and drop target reside inside the form. You can use the same method to perform drag and drop to any control. Let's look at the very basic of these operations. Drag and drop operations within a form involve two elements, the drag source and the drop target. Drag source is a control that contains the source data, for example, PictureBoxes in our case. We make a control drag source using method doDragDrop. Notice that doDragDrop method is always placed inside mousedown event handler. Second element is drop target. The drop target is a control that accepts data, like PictureBox in our case. We make a control drop target by enabling allow drop property to true. Drop target must attach to at least two handler, that is, drag enter and drag drop. Other handlers like drag leave and drag over can be used for allowing special effects. Let's begin. Open a Windows form application and design your interface. PictureBoxes on the left side going to be our drag sources. Attach mousedown handler to each one and then program doDragDrop method. Now, our picture boxes are ready to work as drag sources. They will release images with mouse down event. But as you have noticed, this solution is not so effective. You cannot repeat the same process for many picture boxes, like 10, 20 or even more. A better way is to write a generic event to handle all the picture boxes. So, I am writing a generic event instead. Now, it is time to ready our drag target. We need to set allow drop property to true under form load event. Finally, now it's time to create drag after, drag drop, and drag leave event handlers. I am using a label just for producing some effects inside the drop target picture box, when the mouse pointer enters and leaves. If you want, you can use your own desired effects. Let's run the program. Okay, I think we need to enhance appearance of our picture boxes. Moreover, we need to assign images to our drag source picture boxes. Write code inside drag enter handler to make sure if the data being dragged is acceptable and produces drag effect. The data we are dragging is in bitmap format and it is acceptable, as you can notice the mouse pointer showing drag effect. Now, the final step is to get data with drop and assign it to our target PictureBox. We are almost done. Let's run the program. So, how this piece of code works. Drag enter is fired when the mouse enters the area of PictureBox containing drag and drop data. The drag enter event comes with an instance of the drag event args class, which implements iData object. Get data present method of the iData object makes sure whether the type of data being dragged is acceptable for a drop. If the data is acceptable, the drag enter event handler must set the effect property of the drag event args object to one or more flags indicating what the control is willing to do with the data if it is dropped. When you implement the drag-drop handler, the effect property of drag event args is one of the effects that the source and target agreed on. Retrieving the data is a matter of calling getData using either a data format string or a .NET type object, and casting the result. I hope this video demonstrates what you expected. Give a thumb up and subscribe.